From what was initially 24 hours ago, fast forward to take 2. This only means it's 24 hours closer to the deadline and only more significance when it comes to possible decisions being made. Welcome to the Game Week 28 edition of the FPL Addicts podcast. And yes, in terms of Game Weeks of the season, we're up to the final batch of 10. In addition, it's just a week closer to where the conundrums and the headaches only get further enhanced due to the possible blank and double game weeks, with the next one being Blank Gameweek 31. I'm your host, as always, in Charlie Roberts, and tonight, who will join in due course, is the Grand Master of the Spreadsheets, it being Marcello. But first of all, guys, how are we all doing? On a scale from I had the best week and moved up hundreds and thousands in the rankings to I caught 4 trains to watch one player get injured in my fantasy team within 10 minutes. How was it for you guys? More importantly, and thank you to everyone for the patience. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the login, but only to realize that was actually on me the whole time. But one man who's always reliable when it comes to turning up, that being, as the person mentioned, Look, Marcello, trying to perfectly time it. Good evening to you. How are things to you?
All good. Hit the mute button. Let's go. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really tired, but doing good. Ready for another week of FPL wonders.
Wonders.
Well, how are you?
Look, I'm still financially trying to recover from what happened on Sunday.
Oh my god. So yeah, what is the story? We need a story time. What were you thinking?
The story time is, according to Regis Labrese's press conference, is that Robbie and both Johnny Michael are expected to be out for weeks.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, that sucks. Bad. But I think what might be a great time is to just see how we all went, because that was not great, and neither was in terms of how we all went with our own leagues and teams.
I mean, but why did you go to Sunderland? What was the story? What?
Great question.
So far away. Did you just think
it is so far away? Thankfully, there were no delays. It was 7.5 hours up, 5 hours on the way back. It was a ground that I've kind of been intending to go, and I think we've trying to budget around the triathlon races I want to do, hopefully during this actual football off season. I needed a bit of a break away from the current routine for one weekend, and I just felt, now, you know what? Let's just give us a go.
Go to the furthest ground possible whilst staying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's what I did. But outside of that, no, it was a nice experience. I already mentioned it to Marcello, but I'll say it to the group. There should be a video out on FOTMob come Friday, because there was someone who wanted to interview me for an Arsenal-Chelsea combined 11, in which that game is on Sunday. And even more awkward, I had a Sunderland scarf around my neck while trying to do video.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because, of course, you support Sunderland, right?
Yeah, that's what we also support are people who may have had a rough week and see what we can do about it. Now, this is the first time ever where we've had 2 managers score the exact same and the other 2 managers score the exact same, but also all being 1 point within each other. 2 with 38, 2 with 39.
We all sucked.
We all sucked. I mean, you are the top, but usually I save the best for last, because there's a lot of people interested more in your rank.
No, let's look at your one.
Yeah, let's see how it is. So where did it all go wrong outside of 11 minutes?
It's because you benched Wilson while watching him. You shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that. You're correct. Out until mid-March. Far out. Where are we at now? It's still a few weeks. And yeah, bench Wilson and Senesi.
Yeah, Senesi, that's a bit annoying. Wait, how did he get 5 points? Did he?
He got pulled again.
No Defcons. Did Hill get Defcons?
Hill would have got Defcon, yeah. Semenya got Defcon.
Bowen got Defcons in that game. Hill only got 7 Defcons. Interesting.
Okay. Right.
Swat and Adams got Defcons, but they're midfielders. So obviously West Ham couldn't get past the Bournemouth midfield. Interesting.
So, that is a Pedro goal, a Haaland assist, and that was it.
And Rice Defcons. Nice.
Yeah. So that's how I went. Someone who went one less, but is certainly not less on the total. He's got far more to show for, sitting now outside the top 20k, but there's still plenty of time. 38, all yours.
Well, yeah, quite similar to you. I just benched a defender who got a couple points, and I benched Wilson. So apart from that, didn't do much else. Haaland assist, Rice Defcon, literally the same as you, and Bowen got Defcon as well. So not sure how you outscored me when my striker got so many points with Bowen. But yeah, week to forget.
It is.
I mean, my team was quite set up okay, but not the best. So I wasn't expecting a lot. Like, not the best fixtures.
Can I explain possibly how I may have got one more point than you? And it's going to be a very cheap way in saying it. I think it may be because Cunha got a clean sheet point for Man United.
Very nice. Well deserved. Surprised he actually played 60 minutes. But yeah, no, he's been quite good.
That's enough of our team. So you're correct. That was just a week where we just want to put it past us. But more importantly, Miriam, yes, sorry about last night. Thank you for joining. Take 2. Colm, I know you're feeling a bit sleepy. Hopefully you've woken up now. But more importantly, we've got some transfer dilemmas. So should we get stuck into maybe 2 of them before your spreadsheet? How does that sound?
Yes.
Cool. From Bob Stan, thank you for tuning in. I've got 2 free transfers. Who do I bring in, take out? So that is his current team at the minute.
Pickford isn't great at the minute, but yeah, Dubravka maybe can cover him for some games, but yeah, Pickford is not great to have at the minute. Gabriel and Timber, is it worth having double Arsenal defence? They don't play the 4th game out of the next 4. Chelsea, Brighton, Everton, blank Bournemouth. Do you think it's worth having double Arsenal defence, or could you take that on if you had Timber?
Great question. So 3 of our next 4, excluding the blank game week we got, are all at home. So Chelsea, Everton and Bournemouth. So I think if fixtures, they're okay. They're not outstanding. I think if you've got an opportunity and enough free transfers where it's a luxury, I would move and maybe keep one Arsenal defender. Would you agree to that sentiment?
Not sure really.
Okay.
Munoz, Richards, they need to go as well, to be fair.
Yeah. They're more priority.
They're blanking as well, and their fixtures are terrible. So probably Munoz and Richards need to go. Enzo, Rice, Bruno, Wilson, Garner. Don't mind any of them. Enzo and Rice, maybe the weakest of the 5. Garner's probably not great, but okay for Defcons, I guess. Haaland, Raul. I like Raul. João Pedro. Really you could move João Pedro on as well. So, yeah, I think the Palace boys, if you've got 2 free transfers, move to like Virgil and Hill or something like that, maybe.
Van Dijk is mentioned in the next dilemma, where thoughts on Cash and Timber to O'Reilly and Van Dijk for 2 free transfers, and that is his defence. IBK, thank you for tuning in.
Selling Cash. This is quite a good time to have Cash. I'm not sure about selling Cash. Timber to Van Dijk is fine. Cash to O'Reilly feels a bit points chasey and sideways, especially when O'Reilly blanks. And what he could potentially blank. We still don't know if Man City Palace definitely blank. But yeah, I wouldn't be selling Cash. He plays Wolves this week. No, don't sell Cash, not this week. So yeah, definitely Timber to Virgil is like a no-brainer, and I will probably do something like that, unless you're scared of taking on Arsenal double defence, which you could be, but based on what they've been showing us, they're not really interested in keeping clean sheets anymore. Colm's been here since yesterday.
He's been camping.
There you go, someone else. Cortex in chat. Sold
Yes.
Timber, Enzo, JP, João Pedro, to Virgil, Wilson, Thiago. I think those are real logical moves. Yeah, unless you think João Pedro is going to carry on his form, but I don't think he will against these hard teams. So I really like those. Yes, Bob Stan. No, I think that's a decent team. I don't think Arsenal still have good fixtures, like Chaza said. There's an argument to be made. We're keeping double Arsenal defense. Everyone who has Raya and Gabriel are still going to be on double Arsenal defense. So that's going to be high EO. You know, they've got home games. They can keep cleans against anyone. Chelsea might not score. I think just Palace are just terrible. Hopefully we win tonight. I mean, it's funny that you went all the way to watch Sunderland, and I can't be bothered going to the Palace game because we've been so bad, just 10 minutes down the road. So, yeah, it's good dedicating to you to watch. You're more of a Mukiele fan than I'm a Palace fan.
When he was trying to do those long throws, I need to go through the whole game replay, but I was just doing this behind him as well because I was the first row beside
And then I saw your picture. He went down. It was right in front of you as well.
Yeah. So 9 minutes in, he kind of got a hobble and he was trying to walk it off and then got a little bit of treatment. And then 10 minutes 45, he just smacked the floor and you just knew, yeah, time's up. He's about to get sucked off. So he was gone. So it was very sad. But what isn't sad is your wonderful spreadsheets because they're full of happiness and color and optimism, which is where we're going to right now. Because you've touched base on a couple of sides who have great fixtures.
Yes.
Yes.
I've also added the best players here.
Yeah.
So in order of team, this is the most points per game this season. It explains why Mukiele got injured exactly. So yeah, we have Liverpool at the top, and then who's the highest Liverpool point scorer this season is Gravenberch. Which is that surprising?
I think it is.
I think it is. No one's talking about him. Would you consider buying him?
Yes, but would you put other assets in front of him to buy?
Like Virgil, Salah, Ekitike, Kanate, Szoboszlai, or Wirtz?
Yeah, so my top three, this is a really good discussion, by the way. People from the comments tune in. I would go at the minute, Virgil, based on this current form. Ekitike at second. And then third is... I'll go Wirtz just, but I think Szoboszlai has been excellent this season. What do you say?
Szoboszlai and Wirtz, even though they score a lot, they got routes to points, they're still not scoring more than Gravenberch. Do you think that Wirtz and Salah and Szoboszlai they can just haul? Do you think they have a bigger chance of hauling than Gravenberch?
Yeah, I do.
But do you not think Gravenberch can also score with as much luck and as Wirtz? Why? I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. They're playing, these rubbish teams who are probably gonna try and keep them out, play a low block. Wirtz might be injured. Who knows? He hasn't been training. He wasn't spotted in training. Ekitike, Salah. I don't know. I just feel like it's so strange. And the idea of DEFCON, maybe Gravenberch doesn't get as much DEFCON. it's just so interesting. Like, he's the top points player, and no one's thinking of getting him because apparently he won't haul. 3, 5, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. He's got an 11 against Wolves before, so why can't that happen again? He's got an 11 against Villa at home. He's got 15 against Everton. That's 3 hauls. Works. 12, 10, 10, 10. So they've got the same amount of hauls. Like, well, Wirtz has got one more double-digit haul, and as you can see, Gravenberch's ceiling is higher than Wirtz's. Wirtz has got more points, less points than Gravenberch. Okay, maybe he's played less minutes. How many minutes has he got? I just find it so fascinating how no one's like. I just don't agree about all this like points the lower ceiling. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Szoboszlai and Gravenberch have played similar minutes. Let's look at Szoboszlai. He's got 114 points. He's got 14 points less. 3, 0, 8. He's got a 13 there. He's got a 10 and a 13. So they've got the same amount of double-digit hauls. Like, he's never scored 15 points. Look at Gravenberch here. He's got a 15-pointer because he scored. He got an assist. I just find it strange. And he got DEFCON as well. So that's why his ceiling is higher. I just don't agree with this narrative at all. And I find it so strange that no one is thinking about Gravenberch. His FPL point ceiling is higher, and that is a fact.
Yeah, honestly, well explained too. Maybe we really should think of him more. Wherever he comes to our teams,
5.5. He's 5.5 million. Like, if you want to bench him, you can because he costs 5.5.
Yeah, but my thing is, and really good points, is that surely you would not bench him in their next 2 games. And if you've got a dilemma, for example, Harry Wilson's your 4th midfielder, he's at home to Spurs this week, who would you go for that? Or does that make it tricky to get someone else in because you want to make those benching decisions that little bit easier?
Not really. You just want the person who scores the most FPL points. Like, let's look at mids. So who are we talking about? Wilson is here. He's got 4.9. Gravenberch 4.6. People are talking about Dango 4.2. Like, I just find it strange that people are not open to Gravenberch.
Yeah. No, that's
Wilson, how many double-digit hauls has he got? I think he's got quite a few. 10, 16. So his ceiling is higher because he can score a goal and get 2 assists against Burnley. 10 against Tottenham, goal. 10 against Wolves, goals. So every time he scores, he gets 10. So he's only got 4 double-digit returns. How many points has he got in total? 128. So in total, he's got more. His points per game are slightly more than Gravenberch, but it's not that far off. And he costs slightly more than Gravenberch. I like Wilson. Wilson's in my team already. I do like Wilson. Wilson's fixture, especially for 31, is very good. But Liverpool's fixtures are phenomenal. Even into 32 as well. Like,
I think this is a week to get one of those Liverpool assets in.
At least one. At least.
Yeah. Okay. It's a fine balance between trying to have enough chances heading into Blank Gameweek 31.
Yeah.
And then also trying to take advantage of what's on offer in front of us. Quickly, Bournemouth assets, because they're on a really good run at the moment. And Ryan, who just stood out on your spreadsheet, could be worth an option. Have you thought about them?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, let's look at just the defenders. You've got Senesi and you've got Hill.
That's about it. They're the 2.
Yeah, I mean, based on budget, and I mean, Hill's creeping up now, 4.1. If you had money for both, would you go Senesi?
I would, I'd go Hill now. Save.
If they were both 4.9, who would you buy?
I think from a defensive contribution aspect, I'm going Hill.
Let's look at DEFCON. So
yeah, let's have a look.
Senesi is here. Where's Hill? Hill's quite far down on DEFCON.
It's because he's played less games.
No, this is average per game. So 7.7 DEFCON per game.
Oh, right.
So his DEFCON is a bit lower now. Has he had some recent games where he's missed it? Or maybe it's because he like didn't play 90 minutes earlier.
Was he not
like
in
year 1, 28, 15, 6. So these ones were hurting him here. But since he's been getting 90s, 7, 20, 13, 10, 11, 9, 11, 18, 13. So my data is a bit skewed because of these like frees here, 7, 3, when he didn't play 90. So that's a bit of an anomaly. So yeah, if you look at these, he's only missed it twice. 7 against West Ham and 9 against Brighton, where it's very close. And he hit way over 10 in most of them. So yeah, I would agree with you. I would probably go Hill as well. And didn't he get an assist recently, or at least one?
Yeah, he would have done. Yeah, he has got, what, 3 clean
Three
sheets?
assists? Oh my god, owners are laughing.
They are laughing.
Senesi haven't got any assists? 1 assist. 4 assists all season. Not so many since Hill came into the team. So yeah, I would agree with you. I'd probably go Hill for that combined higher DEFCON and higher.
Before we march on, is there any sort of side that maybe we could potentially consider alongside Liverpool and Bournemouth for the meantime?
Yes. I didn't realize you couldn't see my screen. So here was his.
Oh, no, I can see it now, which is good.
Yeah. Other teams, if we go back to the FDR, Fulham. I like Fulham with that 31 fixture. You know, Wilson, Iwobi, Tete. Tete is outscoring Anderson on points per game as well. I'm not sure if he gets that many minutes, but Anderson is not a good asset, man. Brentford as well. Thiago, everyone looking at Dango, Sade. Dango on one side, Sade. People talking about which one will get subbed off first. Will they both play? Collins, we don't know if he'll start. Vandenberg was getting dropped quite a lot, and now he seems to be back in the team. It's just so weird how Collins just completely got out of the team. Then he came on after someone else got injured, made a howling mistake, and then that kind of led to the fall in the last game. But yeah, Dango, Sade, Thiago. Thiago is so interesting as well with this run. Bournemouth away, Burnley away, Bournemouth away, Wolves home, Leeds away, Everton. That is such a good run for Brentford and for Thiago.
And to compliment, Keith Andrews signed a new contract today.
That's good for him.
Very good.
And then Arsenal is still up there. Gabriel, Rice, Saka, Timber, Calafiori, White, Trossard. Man City, you've got Haaland, Semenyo, Gahey, Nunes, Gvardiol, Foden, O'Reilly. Remember, this is in order of highest points per game. Aston Villa as well. My original plan for 29 to 31 was Villa, like Rodgers, Martinez, Cash. Yeah. That's why someone's saying they want to get rid of Cash. I was a bit surprised. Wolves away. But then it is Chelsea and Man U before West Ham. So if you look at just game week 31 and if you're wild carded in 32, Villa quite nice, but you do have to play Chelsea and Man U. Coleman's looking at Stack. So Stack, obviously from next week, Man City now, if we type in 29, because Coleman likes to stay 1 week ahead. Leeds do go right up there because they get Wolves
to the end. 13 as well.
What's that?
2 are with 13 in terms of FDR number for the next.
Oh, yeah. So Liverpool and Brentford stay up there, Fulham, and then Leeds jump right up there because that Man City game gets replaced with Wolves. And if you actually look long term, if you've already used your wild card, here's the fixtures till the end of the season. So from 20, this should be 28 now, I think. 28 to 38. Leeds have the easiest games from this season. And then if we look at LMNOP, change that to a P, you'll see Leeds from next week, from 29. This is now 29. They go straight to the top for the rest of the season. They have Sunderland, Wolves, West Ham, and Burnley as their easy games. And then they're the only team with better fixtures than Arsenal till the end of the season. So yeah, Leeds could be going into your team and not coming out until the end of the season after their Man City game. Wolves as well. I know they're doing really badly, but they do have quite a few easy games, especially after 32. But they might be down by then. But Man City are right up there with Arsenal to keep the title race interesting. And then, yeah, teams we want to avoid. Chelsea. Forget about Chelsea assets now. Get rid of them. They got nothing good until the end of the season. Not that they could even do anything in the easy games. As we just saw, Crystal Palace, we're in real trouble, like staying in Europe as well. Not many easy games here, a lot of red games. West Ham, Forest, and Spurs, in the relegation battle with us. It's just good that they've got bad games as well. Yeah, Mane regen has been looking good for Wolves, says Quentin. You could jump on maybe here in 32. You can jump on wildcard 32, you might want some Wolves players.
Right. Question, while the spreadsheet's still out for a couple of moments. Bench problem, please help. Dallo, Gay, Timber, Anderson, Gravenberch. Choose 3.
God, that's a lot of bench problem. But yeah, I do my bench dilemmas in my Discord. And what I do is put it up here, type the ball in. I've lost it now. Where was it? Anderson and Anderson. It's always the 2 Andersons that are looking to get benched. And you've got Gravenberch. Love that. So yeah, this is what I do. And then I look at the fixtures. And then you can see the predicted points as well. So Gravenberch, green fixture, 5 predicted points. His average, like we saw, is over 4 points. He's got an easy game. His ceiling is 15 points this season, so I think you play him against West Ham. Then we have next is Gahey against Leeds away. Leeds is a tough place to go though, so there could be something to drop there. And then you've got Timber v Arsenal. Anderson, a solid 4-point against Brighton. I do quite like Anderson recently. I wish I had Anderson. And then you're looking to bench Anderson of Fulham against Tottenham at home and Dallo against Palace at home, who again, they could keep it clean and they could both, do okay in those games because Tottenham and Spurs are doing so badly. So I'd say it depends how much you rate Palace and Spurs, whether it's Anderson and Dallo or you bench. You could bench Timber and Anderson. That's a tricky decision. Who would you bench?
Out of
all these guys, yeah. How many does he need? He needs to bench 3 of them. Oh, God. Okay,
I'm just going with who I will put on field. I will go Gravenberch. I'll go Timber on field.
Really? Against Chelsea?
Yeah. I mean, you're paying $6 million anyways. Hopefully they're like a big London game. And out of the top 2 is hard because Leeds are good under the lights at their home turf. I'm going Dallo on field against Crystal Palace. Sorry.
That Gahey EO 37% plus everyone buying O'Reilly this week as well.
That's it.
It's something to consider too. Why not this team selected by column?
How about this? Goalkeeper transfer, sell Sanchez to Kelleher. What would you say about that?
Depends how many transfers you've got and if the rest of your team is set up well. But yeah, that sounds like a good decision. What's the plans for the rest of the season? Are you going to wild card? Have you already used your wild card? If you've already used your wild card, then yeah, it says over the next 5 weeks you'll save 5 points. So Kelleher's here and Sanchez is here. So yeah, Chelsea's run is not great. Even after the next 5, Kelleher has Fulham, Man U away, and West Ham, which is quite nice.
Right, last one. Gahey to Virgil.
Is that with funds? Can you afford that? I think you need to invest a bit of funds. You need to invest a lot of funds. How much is that? You need to invest 0.8 at least. But yeah, Virgil is 6.7 points over the next 5 in my predictions. And Gahey blanks in 31 as well, remember. I mean, yeah, Virgil's fixtures are just so nice the next 5. And even till the end of the season, those Liverpool fixtures to the end look fine. But these Liverpool players we buy now, they might be with us until the end of the season. Unless you're wildcarding, of course.
Wow. I think in terms of a spreadsheet for a certain edition, this has been the most comprehensive. And what's been good is the engagement of people in terms of dilemmas, and you've been there already. I know you answered 20 people on your Twitter replies, but this must be fantastic for what it is. What do you say?
Yeah, it's good fun. It's good, and you can always look at the numbers and see how it makes sense, but then you've got to think of it logically as well. Like, do you actually think Liverpool are going to keep a clean sheet to West Ham, Wolves away, Tottenham, Brighton, and Fulham? You know, do you think Wirtz is going to score against those teams? Do you think Thiago will score in these 2 away games now, or are you willing to take it on? What's the EO? What are you going to do with your wild card? So the points are just one part of it. It all, like, how many transfers do you have? Those all need to be part of the whole picture as well. So I wouldn't just do what the points say. You need to take it all into account. But hopefully it gives people a good guide.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Well done as always, Marcello. We have to, as per usual, carry on with the agenda because there's still a couple of housekeeping things. Right, publicly, because I know Kieran's appeared here a couple of times, and this is just another reminder that he is up the top by only by 1 point because Ryan had a great week having scored 47, Budgie with 54, and all of a sudden it's 9 points separating the top 3 with few people going down within the top 10. So an intriguing watch. Catch you back next week, but we're going to go from the public into...
Kieran, he had a 24-point week. Oh, dear, bro.
All right, let's just have a quick look just to see if he actually tunes in. 24, what? Oh
Captain
dear.
Palmer, no Haaland.
Is this his actual team? Like, why am I seeing 3 flags now?
Yeah. Don't worry, Kieran, you'll be back. I'm not sure what you're going to do with your bench there. That Wirtz is a bit annoying. He had Van der Ven come on for a 0 point. Did he not play either? How's he got so what? Oh, no, Van der Ven did play. He just conceded 2 goals. Oh, that is unlucky.
Instead of 4. I know, God, that is stiff. So
transfer, Havertz to Thiago. I'm sure he will think of a master plan. You got this, Kieran. We're all rooting for you.
That's it. You can't find any more supportive people in the community than the great man himself in Cello. Right, the fixtures starting tomorrow night with, I don't know what you call this type of game, but yeah, it's an East Midlands type derby. But outside of that, is there a particular game you're either looking forward to from an FPL sense or just as a general football fan?
Not really. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like so out of the loop.
I want to ask, how on earth did Bournemouth Sunderland get an early kickoff on a Saturday? Like, I'm being the most genuine way possible. Outside of our fans, no one cares or is going to watch it.
No, unless you start grouping.
That's correct, Joe. Well, I'll go first if we're a bit stuck. And it's probably the more obvious one. I think it's Arsenal-Chelsea, because Chelsea, they will do anything to impede Arsenal going any further ahead, and Arsenal just need to win this type of game.
Yeah. Do you think Chelsea can do anything?
Yes. But they need to score first.
Do you think they'll score? Oh, Chelsea are just so... I'm so annoyed with these Chelsea Chalobah Enzo players. Yeah. They've just done so badly recently. It's such a shame. I just think they're terrible, but they probably will turn up and thrash Arsenal, won't they? What's the Arsenal vibe like? Have you just won the North London derby? You know, Eze, another 2 goals. Gyökeres is getting a bit of form. Timber got an assist.
Good question. I'd like to be positive, but I reckon there's still a little bit of pessimism because we kind of expected to beat Spurs, and now it's more, can this team back it up after a decent performance last Sunday?
I don't know. Declan Rice, you know, the guy showing his wife on the phone in the corner, like...
That's a bit much.
I don't know. It's just all a bit weird at Arsenal at the minute.
Yeah. Do you believe that Declan Rice is making much of as an emotional leader at the minute? Being through a motive?
I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I don't know. Is he a leader? I think
well,
stuff
he
like
is
that. I'm trying to think of like that fan thing and the headlines. Is that going to like distract him, or is that going to really like motivate him to like do even better and smash Chelsea? Like, I don't know. The thing that annoyed me was that game where against Wolves, and they just didn't put the corner in, and they're just playing it short. Like, go and win the game. Like, you're the best team at corners. Why is Rice not whipping it into Gabriel's head? Like, I don't know. I don't know about Arsenal. I want them to kind of come out and attack the game, mainly because I've got 3 of their players.
Attack the game week. That's what Spanish is.
Attack Chelsea, right, and they're gonna get a 1-0 lead and then hold it. So hopefully now they've got a few tougher games, they will kind of be more defensive again because they kind of need to keep it tighter. But then Chelsea, Brighton, Everton at home. Okay, maybe not Everton, but Wolves away. Oh no, not Wolves away. You've already done that. Chelsea, Brighton, Bournemouth at home. Like, can't all these teams score against Arsenal? It's just, I don't know. It's going to be tough for them. It feels like the momentum is with City now.
Yeah, and they're kind of not even hitting the top gear. That's the thing. So, would Arsenal Chelsea be your standout?
I'll go for a different one.
You can go same if you like. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, Leeds v Man City is interesting as well. Like,
yeah, it will be.
Leeds, you know, their crowd fans are going to be so up for that. They could beat them. They could beat City. They're going to be so up for that. That's their cup final. Can you imagine that Leeds crowd? Oh, I just think Leeds are massive.
They are to an extent. And how about the possibility of maybe Tottenham losing again? Because they're away at Fulham, which is a hard game.
Yeah, my friend at work supports Tottenham, and he's like, I hope we can win against Fulham. And I'm like, mate, I don't think you will. Like, let's be honest here. You got a new manager. He's come in. He's lost 4-1 to Arsenal. It's all a bit the same. You're playing Fulham away. Fulham have got like Wilson, and Raul Jimenez is getting a bit of form, and Muniz is coming back.
Yeah,
Chukwueze, I don't know if he's done anything recently. He was really
Alex
good before.
Iwobi.
Iwobi's like kicking off again. Like, Fulham got a nice fixture run, breeds confidence.
Yeah.
Spurs. Yeah, I don't see Spurs winning that, but they could. That's a tough game to call. Spurs are a bit hit and miss as well.
Wow. That is a lot to look forward to starting, which is just over 24 hours time, but more importantly to reflect on it. And we've mentioned a few of these players. It's as always for transfer trends.
Oh my god,
blue on the right and more of a lighter side of it on the left. I'm going to pose it to you first as the expert. Any particular surprises?
I think last week we said O'Reilly was point chasing, and then he went and got loads of points again. So
no Gravenberch in the top 5.
No, what they doing? Like Szoboszlai, be for real. Is it because Szoboszlai's on corners and he can get some assists? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's why. I think that's why people are going Szoboszlai over Gravenberch, but he doesn't score more points than him. I don't know. Semenyo, that's good to see since he's in my team. Even though he's blanking, like O'Reilly and Semenyo, are people going to free hit game week 31 when they have 8 starters? Surely.
Is it the right week to free hit in 31?
No, definitely not. But if you're bringing in Man City players now to add to your Arsenal and Wolves and Palace players, and they all blank, then, well, I don't see what people are going to do. They're going to have to. Enzo, Chalobah, Timber, I should probably do the same. And João Pedro, people are selling João Pedro. They don't care about his form. Probably the right decision. So yeah, this looks fine. Thiago's up there. How's Bruno GFC on the top transfers?
Still injured?
Yeah, who are they buying? Dango, Szoboszlai.
Oh, the 11th of April. Far out.
Yeah, he's not good. And Newcastle. Yeah, I don't know about Newcastle.
They qualified for last 16, by the way.
Yeah, and they beat Qarabag?
Yeah. So, they'll either play. Is it Barcelona or Chelsea? Probably.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they could play Chelsea in the last 16, which is quite hilarious, in fairness. So,
Com says Iwobi is key.
Is it key?
I used to love owning Iwobi last season. He was great. I had Iwobi and Raul Jimenez, and they did well for me. They do well in these easy green games, and they've got West Ham and Burnley and Tottenham and Forest, arguably green fixtures as well. So, yeah, man, all aboard the Fulham train. Let's hope Anderson keeps a clean sheet and doesn't get booked. Otherwise, I'll be throwing more chairs on Twitter.
Throwing more chairs. Or getting rid of him.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't get rid of him before that Burnley game. That Burnley-Fulham game is like where I'm going to get so much rank gain. I hope all the ranks I've lost over the next 3 weeks will be regained in 31 when everyone...
Do you believe that Fulham Burnley, considering the height we've been talking as, it's going to end 1-1 and Burnley are going to get that 93rd minute shutout? Chukwueze is going to score in the first half from a deflection for Fulham. None of our key assets are going to get returns. And then
either that or a Wilson hat-trick. Just hopefully not a Raul hat-trick from Iwobi assists. Don't get too greedy regarding Anderson. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's the worst player in my team. Like, if you look at my spreadsheet, you can see he's like...
Let's get your spreadsheet back up.
Yeah, in green, I've highlighted the players. So remember, these are like the best points per game for each team. So like Wilson, the highest player. Rice is the second after Gabriel. Like Timber and Kelleher 4. Anderson's all the way over here, and like Krupi's just bench fodder. But Anderson worse than Tete, Sessegnon, Raul, Chukwueze, Iwobi, and Wilson. He's not even the like 4th best player in Fulham. He's the 7th. Everyone seems to have him. Like, why not go for someone like Well, where's the other defenders? Mukiele, who's obviously injured. Ballard, Munoz. We want someone up here. Virgil. Even Tete. Collins, who we don't know. Vandenberg. You've got Gabriel Timber. You've got Gahey, Nunez. O'Reilly's there. Quite low. Cash. That's why Cash. I quite like Cash, you know.
Well, I prefer card.
Where?
You said you prefer cash. I prefer card.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Right. Well, that's it from my transfers and fixtures front. I apologise if I have rushed through the agenda, but it gives us enough time, hopefully, to go through our teams. Unless I've missed anything blatant, Marcello, that you wanted to address, discuss, uncover. Was there anything that caught your eye on X this week?
No, not really. Just everyone complaining about DEFCON. What do you think about DEFCON?
And now we've had a long time with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's changed the game and how we thought about players, especially what you and Rudy thought in the opening month. That hasn't changed drastically, I'd say, within the last 20 weeks. Like, I don't think so. I mean, those who were on fire on DEFCON at the start have kind of dried up. Do you not believe?
Not really, to be honest. I think it's just slow and steady, accumulating a lot of points, and there's such good value to be had. That's all Chaz's jokes for Feb. Shame Feb ends in 2 weeks, in 2 days.
Under 2 more weeks.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people are just like, there's some people who are like, okay, DEFCON is amazing. I'm going to make the most of it and get a lot of points. There's other people who are like, okay, I refuse to get DEFCON because, you know, I disagree with it. I don't think that I want to watch goals, which I kind of get. And then there's people who are like, oh, I jumped on DEFCON late. But now I'm like on board with it. And then also I think some people are just kind of using it as an excuse for like not having a good season. Like, oh, I'm not having a good season because of DEFCON and I disagree with it. FPL should change the rules and not have any DEFCON because it ruins the game. And it's like, I just don't feel like it's my job to like think about what FPL should be doing. Like, I feel like my job is to find out who scores the most points and put them in my team, whether they're exciting or not.
Yeah, that's a great
I know,
point.
like, if DEFCON players are so overpowered, why is everyone not just picking them? Why are they not picking Gravenberch? Why does it feel so hard to like change people's perspective on it? Like, I don't get it. I don't really get it.
Well said. I felt that was important because it seems like you had a lot to say there, and it was important for me to allow you to kind of say it as that. So no, that was really good. Well put to the X community. No DEFCON means no points. Right. Well, that was good. But considering you're talking about your side, here it is. And you've got it nicely laid out in colours too.
Yeah.
Any plans? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Anderson and Wilson's fine. Gahey, Semenyo, Haaland are fine, even though it's Leeds away. Kelleher's brilliant. I've got him for some good fixtures the next 4 weeks, and Pickford can come in against Burnley. Bruno is fine. Would you consider captaining Bruno against Palace? Are Palace really that bad?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Marcello.
I don't think Palace are that bad, especially away. So I will not consider captaining him, but he might do good. Bowen against Liverpool. You know, would I rather that be Thiago? The problem is that I've got 6 players blanking in game week 31 still, unless Man City lose to Newcastle, where it might just stay in 31. I just kind of need Man City to not blank in 31. That's what I need. Otherwise, I need to use free transfers to get 3 of these guys out. And then I'll only have 2 free transfers to get out someone else. So I can't get rid of Bowen and Chalobah and Enzo because then I'll only have 10 players in game week 31 if I get rid of, these 3 Man City and Arsenal players. So I'm trying to save my transfers. I'm trying to not transfer anyone that's not in an Arsenal or City kit, if that makes sense.
Could you get away with rolling?
Well, yeah, potentially. I can just bench these Chelsea guys. I can hope Bowen scores against Liverpool and wipes away Virgil's clean sheet, who I'll be buying anyway. If Bowen scores, and Liverpool are weak to right wingers, right? All season we've seen them score in every game of the right winger scores against Liverpool, basically. And that's Bowen. So I don't think of Liverpool as a great defence. Obviously it's a good fixture for them on paper, but West Ham will be fighting. They need every point they can get. Bowen could even get Defcon again, we've seen. So Bowen to Thiago, I don't really like. Chalobah and Enzo, I'd love to sell them. If I had 5 transfers, I'd probably sell them both this week. But then who would I bench? Then I'd have to bench Bowen, then I'd have to bench,
Groupie on field over Bowen?
No, I don't want to start Groupie. I'm not sure about Bournemouth's minutes. He played 90 last game, but he's just not that guy. 7, 5. He's bench fodder and he will play in 31. And if he gets 1 or 2 points in 31 against Man U at home, then that is his job done. He's just not going to start ever for me. I'm never going to get tempted to play Groupie. Even Burnley away, he'll just stay on the bench, not playing forward.
First on bench instead of a Chelsea assets?
No, I prefer Chalobah. I can see him getting Defcon. He could potentially mega haul against Arsenal, 0-0 draw, 1-0 Chelsea win. Chalobah's getting 12, 15 Defcon. That's going to be a few bonus points. Chalobah could easily haul. So I don't actually feel great about benching Chalobah. I'd rather play Chalobah over Bowen like that rather than Groupie.
Yeah.
That could be the smart thing to do, to be honest. I just defenders, you see so many people benching so many points this season. And it's because they're benching defenders against hard teams and they end up getting Defcon, they keep the game tight, they get a clean sheet, they get all the bonus, and then they're like, oh no, I benched 15 defender points or 9 defender points out of nowhere. And that's just how this season is going. I've looked at some people's teams and how many points they've benched this season, and it's unreal. Someone put on Twitter today, they had 309 captain points and 323 benched points all season. And it's what? So you just can't count on defenders. And you can see Chelsea Arsenal being a low scoring game, can't you?
Yes, I do.
That's not going to be a 3-3, surely. It's going to be a 1-0 or a 1-1, 2-1. 1-1 or 0-0, either, or 1-0. That's what's going to happen. It could be 1-0 Chelsea.
Come 7 o'clock on Sunday, we may see another photo of Liam Messina having a pint at a hotel that he's staying
exactly. But then transfers, who would I buy? It would be Virgil.
You've got 2 free, haven't you?
Yes. So Timber out.
To Van Dijk.
I don't really want to sell Rice, but you could sell Rice.
Timber to Van Dijk?
Yeah, Van Dijk, definitely.
Okay.
He's so expensive, Timber. It's actually just a rip-off. And I'm annoyed I haven't done that earlier.
Yeah.
Bournemouth, Brentford. You could go Hill. But I would just go Van Dijk, to be honest.
Fair.
His
No, I
EO is
like that.
getting high. So I'll probably just end up doing that one transfer.
Yeah.
But
And
also
roll the others.
Enzo, if I wanted to bench Bowen or Rice, Enzo could become Rogers, not Anderson. It could become Gravenberch. I'd love to do these two, to be honest. Play Gravenberch. I'd love to play Gravenberch. I know that's what I should do, but I don't know if I'll have the balls to do it. Don't think I'd go for Wirtz with his injury. Szoboszlai I could also do. Not interested in Stack just yet. Tavernier, I think, is one of my favourites for this week. I think once he starts getting the minutes, and he could get 60 minutes this week. He's coming back from injury. He played how much? 10 minutes last week. It's not enough, unfortunately. But he's such a baller. That's a shame he misses that game. You might have to just skip him. And then, of course, you could go Bowen as well, down to Thiago, because Bowen's more expensive than Thiago. So Timber to Virgil and Bowen to Thiago. That would be the EO covering team. And then you see Timber becomes Virgil, Bowen becomes Thiago. And then that's a pretty solid team, I think. But do I really want to waste that transfer on Bowen? And then I've only got one spare transfer in case someone else gets injured for game week 31.
I think genuinely roll the majority of the transfers that you have heading into 31.
But then I might just end up doing nothing because Timber and Gabriel, most people on double Arsenal defense. It's not gonna, you could easily keep a clean sheet. I'm benching my Chelsea attacker. I don't really want to sell Rice or Semenyo or I think Haaland's selling Haaland. Did you see him eating that croissant? That's pissing me off, man. Why is he not doing laps in the gym? He should be running around the athletics track, getting his pace up so Semenyo doesn't overtake his points scored. But yeah, I'd love to get an Ekatike, but he's too expensive, and I'd love to have Salah, to be honest. Oh, have you thought of a Salah draft? I think Salah's going to bang. Get Raul in for Burnley. You got 9 million for Salah. Then you could even do Enzo to Salah.
9 million for Salah would have been enough in the 2017-18 season.
Is it not enough? Hold on, 9. Yeah, I've got enough. So Salah and Raul for Haaland and Enzo. I need to sell Haaland for the Man City blank anyway. I'd love to sell Haaland. Maybe I should sell Haaland. Who's he got? If it's Leeds away, Forest at home, and West Ham away, no, you can't sell Haaland. Maybe you're right. Maybe you just roll.
I'll just roll, yeah.
I think Timber is just stinking it up, though. Timber to Virgil feels perfect.
That feels good. In fairness, I might actually try something similar. So it does look good. Best of luck, as always, because this is us. We've got 3 transfers, 0.3 in the bank, and
I'm poor Mookie,
I'm thinking Saliba to Van Dijk.
Yeah. You've got a bench jam Mukiele, though. Leave him in.
I'm going to leave him there for now because, Senesi at home to Sunderland could be fine with his possible DEFCON.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
I did think Chalobah to Van Dijk and then bench Senesi, but I've been priced out by 0.1. So, if you guys...
You've got 3 transfers, and you've got 3 players. Well, Mukiele might be okay for 31. You've got Gabriel.
Nice. 14th of March. What's that?
I think he might be just back.
Yeah, he'll be back in time for the time weird derby of all games.
Oh, God. Maybe you just replace him.
And then Brighton at home. Well, I don't think
Who
much of
would
an
you
impact.
want to bench in this team? João Pedro, you vice captain him. Do you need to change that?
Well,
Do you want to play Rice? Cunha, I think's fine.
I think Cunha's been a bit of a flop.
Burn me. Oh my God. I need to get Thiago in my team. Oh my God.
If you guys have just tuned in, I'm going to be silly. I'm going to go to the transfers page.
Oh God.
I'm going to take a player out. Right? No, I didn't click Harry Wilson. I meant to leave you.
Do you need to do it today?
No, I'm just going to do it anyways. So
Okay.
there you go. See ya.
Done.
Ciao.
Bosh. No more double Arsenal defense.
Yeah. So that's how we're looking, and that's, I think, a good enough team.
And would you put Chalobah over Enzo? Do you not think he's got more points potential in a tight game?
No.
Oh.
I think Chalobah has stunk it up. I think Enzo has also stunk it up. I just like Enzo's name a little bit better than Trevor Chalobah.
Okay.
So we're going there. So that's how we're going. So
not even Chalobah over João Pedro. You think João Pedro will score?
I think he's a chance, yeah.
Chalobah can score a header, you know.
He can do. Which is why I'm looking forward to benching 15 points again.
Oh no. Rice. How do you think Rice will do?
Let's hope he cooks.
Well, this is what I mean. I hope that kind of controversy fires him up a bit, and he's like, you know what? This is the ultimate get back to all my haters.
What's good, actually, Cello, too, is that the next game week is a midweek, so it's a very short turnaround from the games.
Oh, no. Not again.
Which means, I hate to break it to you, if you're around, we may have to come back on Monday night.
Yeah, that should be fine. Or Sunday night.
Or Sunday, whatever suits you. So that's it from our teams and our future plan. But there's one more segment before Marcello does his usual wrapping up in terms of wisdomatic words, and that is the penultimate captaincy corner, which is somehow still surviving. If I can, oh geez, how do I do this again? Solo layout, is this it? Yeah, cool, sweet. Oh, how funny. Right, captain's corner, Erling Haaland. We need to start with a big fact, and that is Leeds have somehow been unbeaten in their last 18 home matches under the lights at Elland Road when managed under Daniel Farke. The Norwegian has managed to score 27 points in the last 4 game weeks, and within that time, he's managed to return in each of those matches. Only 2 more forwards have scored more than him in that time, that being Victor Gyökeres and João Pedro. They both go head-to-head. The latter 2 come Sunday. After Leeds, Haaland faces Forest and West Ham before his blank, and both of those sides are placed inside the bottom 4. Furthermore, he's the top for points per match this season with 7.1. But I am going to speak about João Pedro again because he's away at Arsenal. He scored the most points of any player in the last 6 game weeks, and some could say it's due to his favourable fixtures swings. 55 points in that time. However, in his next 3, he faces... next 5, I should say. Faces all the top 3. Arsenal have managed to concede 5 out of their last 7 home games since game week 14. Bruno Fernandes, he's produced 11 points in the reverse fixture all the way back in November. Since that time, he's produced 5 double-digit hauls for Manchester United. United are 6 unbeaten in the league. Not quite unbeaten enough of a guy to cut his hair off because he's just gone past day 500. With United's last home defeat coming in the back end of November against Everton, where 2 teammates of that side decide to have a fight and there's still 1 to go. On the flip side, Palace's last away league win came early December away at Fulham. Nonetheless, the Portuguese is top for expected assists with a total of 6.75. Harry Wilson is a curveball. He managed 8 points last weekend, back on the score sheet. Don't mention anymore. I watched it in front of my own eyes whilst I had one of the best seats in the stadium, and I was sad thereafter. Fulham, last 2 home victories have come on this exactly the 16th of March, it being a 2-0 and a 3-0 win. Plus, Wilson scored a goal in the reverse fixture away at Spurs when Fulham won 2-1. In game week 13. Virgil van Dijk, 28 points in the last 2 game weeks if you decide to go down that route. That is your captaincy corner front. I bring the man, the myth, the legend, the magician, the messiah when it comes to BXLs. What are we saying? Is it still Haaland as the answer? Has he done enough?
Very good poetry. I don't know anymore. Haaland leads away is a bit tough.
It is.
What about Salah? That's very cold
against West Ham, but has he shown enough for us to even buy him?
I feel like even if Wirtz is out, that might help. But yeah, no one's gonna buy him or captain him, are they? Rodgers, maybe Wolves away the first game. Probably don't captain the first game. Yeah, Bruno or Virgil. No, but Bowen will score. Wow, Palace are going to get whipped by Bruno and everyone's going to captain him. I think everyone will captain Haaland. I don't know if people will actually captain Bruno over Haaland. But yeah. So he was born in Leeds or something and he grew up there.
Yeah.
Thiago, are you tempted Thiago? That could be
a nice captaincy. Brentford kind of need to win that game too.
Really? Why?
Because I've seen with a few managers, once they sign a contract extension, their form doesn't appear to be all that amazing. And Burnley have been okay the last 2 weeks. I know, unfortunately, they beat you guys, but they also got a last-minute equaliser against Chelsea. I'm sorry, I know. Sending thoughts and prayers to Crystal Palace during this difficult period.
Could be a high-scoring game, which is good for Thiago.
Did Burnley beat them? Was it last season in the Blank Gameweek 29 where they won 2-0? And some people had Lyle Foster?
I'm not sure.
So that could have been it. Okay. Wow. So we've got a bit to think about.
It's Bruno, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. But wow, what an episode once again. And you know what's so good about just being in your company, Marcello, is that all of the questions I got in my head, your spreadsheet just answers everything within a nutshell. And you go into detail, you go into analysis. That's what I like about showing up each time. And you help a lot of people out, especially those who eat pastry.
Yes. I hope that we have the right answers.
So, well, that's it for the episode. But Marcello, was there any final words you wanted to say, or a bit of wisdom before we see your selfies come Saturday?
Well, the reason I didn't go to the Palace game is because if we lose, then that's sad. And if we win, we'll have another European game that I can go to. Yay. So it's win-win, right? But yeah, come on, Palace. Don't let us down. I'm scared.
Scared. Well, when do they start? In 5 minutes?
Yes.
All right, that's it. Cool. Sweet. So I'll just leave it. We'll leave it as that for your evening. All the best of Palace.
Oh, good. Yes. Thank you very much. Good stuff.
Thank you. Greg's will be happy. And yes, I had some Gregs in Sunderland, but more on that maybe next time. Greg's will be buzzing. Good shout. Right. Someone's got to watch Palace. I've got to go cooking until what's either Sunday or Monday. We'll let you know. All the best of the game week, especially Jack, because he's flying at the minute. But until next time, have a great weekend, guys. Cheers.